Hello, welcome to Nate's History of the Internet with Nate. I'm your host, Nate. Today I'm going to talk about the MBBS system and how spam actually became spam. The MBBS system, I'm not really going to talk about a lot of the history of it. I'll put a link in the description so that you can look it up yourself. It's actually kind of interesting and kind of tragic. But anyway, it was something that in the late 80s, early 90s allowed me for the first time to get into a virtual space and interact with other human beings. There was a D&D type of game, there was a teleconference, and these are really the two things that are kind of important to our discussion today. The D&D game allowed you to farm the dungeon by writing scripts that would take you, if you'd mapped the dungeon out properly and knew what shit was in which room, would allow you to go through the entire dungeon without being anywhere near your computer. You could just set the script to run, go take a dump, grab a Mountain Dew, whatever. Come back. If you've done it right, you're right back there at the entrance to the dungeon, and you had a bunch of loot and a bunch of new coin and maybe a couple of levels. But what's important about that is that we would take that ability and put that in the teleconference. And a lot of what was really popular amongst the young nerds of the day was Monty Python. And, you know, some people would put in song lyrics, dialogue from movies and TV shows. But what really caught on with us young assholes was the spam sketch, precisely because it's so fucking annoying. And so somebody had scripted out the entire spam sketch with all pauses in between the lines. And so if you ran that, you set /spam, get up, take a few minutes for yourself, you didn't have to be anywhere near the computer, and you'd come back and pretty much everyone would either be laughing or out of the teleconference entirely because it frankly is goddamn annoying. And that's why we have the name spam for, that basically same unwanted guest showing up in our inbox over and over and over again. So, I hope this was informative and fun. Thanks for watching Nate's History of the Internet with Nate. I'm your host, Nate. So long.